Welcome back to another Vahrenberg Implement product informational series video. Today we're here with the 4700 series on the left and the 5700 series on the right. Why are we going to compare these two? Well, they make a 4710 is a 100 engine horsepower tractor, and they also make a 5710. We've got the 5711 substituting in because it's the same exact physical size. But we're going to talk about what is the difference you're going to get between the 4700 series and the 5700 series. They're both global series tractors. That means they're going to be built on the same common style engineering platform, but there are differences. Looking at the cash value between just tractor versus tractor, we're going to take the loader out of the equation. You're looking at about a $7,000 difference between a 4700 and a 5700 series. What makes up that $7,000 difference, and what is that value to you? The first thing we're going to talk about, we're going to come up here and pop open this metal hood, because it's what's under that icing, or what's under that that hood, that really makes the difference. And that helps make the difference when you're comparing our tractors to the competition. The hood, the color, and all that's just like icing on a cake. What you really want to know is what the cake tastes like and what's underneath there and what's it going to do for you. Well, that's the difference. On our 4700 series, we feature the AGCO power. AGCO builds their own engines. This is a 3.3 liter 3-cylinder motor. It's high pressure common rail, direct injecting. You can see the common rail there. But that is one of the big differences between this 47 and the 5700 series. 5700 series, you've actually got a 4-cylinder. You can see the 4 lines up there. This is the 4.4 liter 4-cylinder AGCO power engine. Yep, built by the same thing. The RPM ratings are the same. The recommended or rated RPMs are 2200 engine RPMs to produce that PTO power rating. At 2200 engine RPMs, the PTO horsepower rating of a 4710 is 88 PTO horsepower. This tractor, the 5710, at 2200 produces 95 engine horsepower and 82 PTO horsepower. It's a little bit less, but where it changes is when you get to max horsepower. This tractor, when pulled down to 2000 RPM, still produces 100 engine horsepower and 88 PTO horsepower. But where the 4-cylinder shines, when this one's pulled down to that 2000 RPM range, max horsepower is 100 engine horsepower and 89 PTO. So you're going to get a little bit more PTO lugging power out of the 5711 than you are out of the 4710. Because of that max horsepower versus just engine horsepower. Couple different things. This tractor, from the front of the hood to the back of the drawbar, or to actually the 3-point hitch arms, is 160 inches in length. The 5700 series, when we look at that same thing, when we go from the front of the hood here all the way back to the back of the 3-point hitch arms, is 165 inches. So you've got 5 inches longer tractor in the 5700. That's probably that cylinder difference. You got added cylinder, you created added inches. The wheelbase is a hair longer. It's 88.5 inches in the 4700, 95.7 in the 5700. Now, one of the things you're going to see difference is our tire sizes. Since we're talking about wheelbases, both of these come standard equipment, Trailberg premium radial tires. When you're comparing tractors, are you getting radials on the competition? Most likely not. Most of them you have to add that as an option. This is standard equipment, partnership with Trailberg, premium. You got mud clean out terraces. You've got a unique design from Trailberg to make this is a better tire. Guys are loving it. Guys are loving the ride. The mud clean out terraces is a radial flexes that pops the mud, and it keeps the center section cleaned out of here. The 4700 series are going to be standard with your 16.934 is the standard tire. This is actually an 18.4 we've upgraded to. But your 30-inch rim is going to be standard on your 4700 series, matched with the appropriate front tire. This is the 13.624 on the front. When you go to a 5700, you get to go to the 34-inch 18.430 is the standard tire. So bigger tire is going to throw that up a little higher. Going to have the 14.924 on the front, so you're going to have bigger rubber. Still that Trailberg premium tire. Got those mud clean out terraces. Those have been awesome if you're working in dirty environments. So the next thing we want to get into is base weight. The base weight, no wheel weights, no loader, of a 4710 four-wheel drive cab is 8,223 pounds. The base weight of our 5700 series, no loader, no wheel weights, just four-wheel drive cab, is a 10,017 pound tractor. You're looking at almost 2,000 pounds more in this tractor versus the 4710. So you're getting more cast iron, you're getting a 4-cylinder engine with a little more horsepower when you pull it down, a little more lugging power. Cab heights are very similar. This is a 101-inch cab height with standard tires. This one's 107. The 4-inch difference, 2 inches there, going to throw it up. But there is one difference is in the cab, and that is going to help us show where you're going to get some of that. If you need a little lower profile, if you look at this one, and we'll just get this out of here, you've got a little bit of hump. The 4700, you've got a little bit of hump here in the cab. In the 5700, we got a flat deck, totally flat. Open it up, there's no hump in the 5700. This cab sits higher on the tractor than a 4700, and that's what the difference in the cab height is. We're going to talk about hydraulics. That's one of the differences. This tractor, the 4700 series, comes standard with 2 sets of remotes. We've actually ordered this tractor with the optional 3rd remote. Standard hydraulic flow to the remote valves is 17.1 gallons per minute on this. It's a single hydraulic pump setup. 17.1 gallons per minute to the remotes, to the loader, your hydraulic functions. When we go to our 5700 series Global's tractor, we've got what we call combined flow. Combined flow actually has 2 hydraulic pumps. 2 sets of remotes are going to be standard on this tractor. We've ordered this one with the 3rd remote. The hydraulic pump is 15.1 gallon per minute. Then you have another pump that is 10.8 gallons per minute that does your auxiliary hydraulics, which is like your 3-point. You can actually combine that flow for 25.9 gallon per minute. You can turn the PTO, you can turn, just jump up here because this is awesome. This is one of the added bonus features when you go to a 57. That blue button right there, you can hit that lock that cuts off of the 3-point system and sends that 10.8 gallons a minute to the hydraulic remotes, so you can have 25.9 gallon per minute combined flow out of your hydraulics or your loader valve. You need to speed up your loader, hit that blue button. It's going to speed up the loader. That's one of the added bonus features. Now we're going to just get into some of the 3-point hitch. 3-point hitch, and we like to rate not at the hitch balls. At the hitch balls, you're going to get a bigger number that really doesn't tell you what that tractor's capable of. Way at Massey Ferguson, we like to do it, and a lot of other companies is a ISO standard 2 foot behind. So Measuring about 2 foot 24 inches behind this hitch ball gives us a true measurement of 3-point capacity and what you can do. The 4700 series 4710 can lift 4,850 pounds 2 foot behind that hitch ball. We go to the 5700 series, and I've actually got the measurement for both, so this will help you learn a little bit. At the hitch ball here is 8,819 pounds, but 2 foot behind is 7,716 pounds. So you can see that the farther away you go from the hitch arm, the less you're going to be able to lift. But we're going to compare 4,850 on a 4710 to 7,716 pounds at 2 foot on your 5700 series. There's also some minor differences. We both have the pop-up hood. You have clean out screens. We got metal clean out screens too. Got your air cleaner, your battery, your fuel filters right there. Toolbox, metal toolbox here, up out of the way so it's not getting mud thrown all over it. Ground level fueling, 2-door cab. You get your dual mirrors. This one has a Vizio cab option. You can get it with Vizio roof. Standard equipment includes buddy seat, just pull out and it flips down. Swiveling seat, you got adjustment forward and reverse. You can swivel left to right as standard equipment in a Massey Ferguson. This one actually has the optional air ride seat as an option on the 4700. Mechanical is standard, air is option. You have the 12x12 3-function power shuttle. Same transmission in both of these. We've got the new Dyna 4 coming to the 5700. But you got forward, neutral, reverse. You raise this up as D-clutch, just like pushing in the clutch pedal down here. Then you can shift forward, reverse. You also have shuttle modulation control. You've got your 6-speed gear with your D-clutch button. This is just like pushing your clutch or pushing this lever. You can push this and shift your gears on the go. Got your joystick, your manual throttle, electro hydraulic engagement, your diff lock, and your front axle. Very similar cab. That's part of the Global Series, is keeping this stuff built very similar with lots of high featured options. 540 PTO with economy mode is standard equipment. That's a 540 shaft there. You can purchase this tractor with the optional 540 1000. This one you can see right here. You've got 540 economy. That's your shifter to shift between the two gear ranges. Come up here, you have right side and left side 3-point raise and lower controls. Is standard equipment on the Massey. If it's option, I'm going to tell you, you're looking at a full featured, full pack tractor. You got 2 rear work lights. You've actually got front cab light, mid-mount lights on both of these tractors. So you got 4 work lights. Compare that to some of the competition. They may only give you 2. Got 4 work lights here. Got your mids, your uppers, your dual mirrors. This one needs to flip back. They're actually telescopic. They break away. Got your rear work light there. 2 rear work lights. You have on the 57 left side and right side. We give you both sides. 3-point raise and lower. This tractor, slide that over, you can actually see this one's got the 540. You take them 6 bolts loose, you can put 1000 in here. This is electro hydraulically controlled, changing from 540 economy and 1000. You get all 3 speeds in a 5700, and that is done in the cab. Cab controls are a little different. Our flat deck standard equipment buddy seat, just like we had over there. Our power shuttle, same operation as the 4700 in the standard transmission 12x12 power shuttle the 57 comes with. Coming very soon is a 16-speed 4-gear 4-power shift. Does not require a clutch to shift any of those 16 speeds. Coming, called the Dyna 4. It's what we've had in our premium tractor, coming in the Global. Hopefully it'll come soon so I can do a video. You have your manual lever. Remember, 2 sets are standard, third was an option. Same gear shift lever. Your combining valve. This is where you adjust your PTO. 540, 540 economy, and 1000 mode. Electronic 3-point hitch control. Got a lot more advanced on that one. You've only got draft and position control. This is your lights and your rear wiper. 2-door cab. This has got the standard cab in it. Got pull down sunshade. That's standard equipment. You have raise and lower. You can set position, and then you got raise and lower button. That's an added feature of the 5700 series. Air ride seat is standard equipment. It is a swivel air ride seat. So instead of having to add a little bit on the 4700s, we order pretty much all of them with the air ride seat in our 4710s anyway. But that's just one of the added little differences that you're going to get as standard equipment, and that price difference. Now, you probably looked, we got loaders on. Actually, we have some different loader options with the 2 different series. We're just going to talk about factory equipped loaders, because dealers can order this tractor and you got more loader options that you can get aftermarket. For example, the 4700, we're going to walk over here. We got all kinds of tractors. We sell a bunch of these 4700s. The 931X is our standard loader. This is actually another 4710. Skid steer quick attach available on it. This is our basic loader. It doesn't have as many bells and whistles. Still got the flat face couplers that are very easy to take on and off. But the quick detach loader, you pull that pin, it comes right off. Got your quick attach system. You can add third function, you can add soft drive. But our deluxe loader is our 3615, as we've got packaged here. You can actually see this is a mechanical self-leveling loader. This actually has soft drive included. Got the same couplers here. Got soft drive. You can add third function much easier. Got the Q compact valve in the cross tube. The 5700, we're just going to talk about loader lifting capacity. The 931X will lift 136 inches, 3,020 pounds to the 31.5 inches forward of that pivot pin. That is more your front edge of your bucket. The 3615 goes to 140 inch lift height, and it is 3,395 pounds. So this loader is going to lift a little bit more. A lot of that's because of the mechanical self-leveling. It's more of a deluxe loader. You got a heavier bucket. There's some feature differences in that. Now the 5700, we have 4 loader options. We can do a 941X as a standard loader, 946X as a mechanical self-leveling on our basic loader. We can do the FL3723, as we've got pictured here, as a standard loader, or you can do the optional FL3819, which is our mechanical self-leveling, which is going to be the 3615 like we got here, just the taller lift height. The 941X and 946X will lift 148 inches, whereas the FL series loaders are going to go to 149 inches, as we have shown here. And if you look there, you can see the 5700 has a little higher loader lift height. The difference is in the weight. The standard loader, we'll compare them first, is 2,720 pounds for the 941X versus the FL 3723 at 5,093 pounds. Almost double. The mechanical self-leveling version of the 946X versus the 3819, you're at 3,500 pounds on the 946X. You're at 4,255 pounds on the 3819. So there is a lot of differences. Is there $7,000 worth of difference? That's your decision. We just want to present the facts, show you the differences, so you can make the best educated decision. 4710, awesome tractor. 5710, awesome tractor. Which is the best for you? You're going to have to decide that. But understanding the features and what you're getting difference for that $7,000 roughly cost between a 47 versus a 5710 is going to help you make that decision if you need to spend that extra money. Get to your local Massey Ferguson dealer. If you're in West Central Missouri, you just come visit us here at Vahrenberg Implement. We'll show you, teach you, and help you learn about the tractor and find the best tractor for to meet your needs. But get to your Massey Ferguson dealer. Take these tractors for a ride, experience and learn the differences, and learn why Massey Ferguson, you get more, you can do more, because we give you more standard features. We've learned a lot over the last few years of what, not everything's apples to apples out in this world. There's one brand of tractors that you got to buy the mirrors extra. That ought to be standard equipment. Instead of cutting price to take options off, just make it fair, make it easier for a customer to buy the right tractor based on his needs and what he wants. These both have the SCR technology on both engines. We do not use a diesel particulate filter. There is no diesel particulate filter on this tractor. We have the SCR selective catalyst reduction where it uses DEF. It's a dual rate system, and if you talk to anybody that owns a Massey Ferguson, they're going to tell you that they use very little DEF compared to some of the competitors. We're looking in the 3 to 7% based on load and need, because we do a variable rate DEF system. That's one of the things I tell people is look at buying more horsepower, because if you don't create those high exhaust temperatures, we're not going to inject DEF just because we need to spend your money. So look at the Massey Ferguson product. We've got the best solutions for meeting the emissions need with no diesel particulate filter on either one of these. Got a lot of feature differences. I hope that helped you learn what the difference is between the 4710 and 5710 series tractors. Why we have two different tractors at roughly the same horsepower range and difference in cost. Thank you for tuning in to another Vahrenberg Implement product informational series video. Come visit us. We've got lots of tractors, hay tools. We're located right here at the corner of 13 Highway with that stoplight right there. First stoplight. We only got two in Higginsville. We're a big monsters town. We got two Subways, two McDonald's, two stoplights. We got two everything. You need two Massey Fergusons. But we're right at the corner of 13 Highway. Runs all the way from Interstate 70, just 4 miles. We're 49 miles from Kansas line, just east of Kansas City, Missouri. You come down here, you turn right into Business 13, and you pull right into our driveway right there, and we will help show you what you need to learn and know to make the best educated buying decision for your hard-earned dollars. Thank you, and tune in next time.